Falcon fans, Falcon fans, and of course, good old Falcon fans. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. One time for the fan. We are back. Another episode. Checking in here. Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Amazon Podcast. Man, I'm feeling so good. I'm forgetting what we normally say. T. Will, some crazy shit already. But Falcon fans in the chat, what's going on, man? Glad for y'all to be here talking Falcons football with us. Big shout out to Kerry. Big shout out to Bodie. T. Will, one time for the fan, man. How's everything, brother?
Everything is great, man. We now have a pass rusher, sir. Hey, all
Sure
those
do.
folks, Falcons won't get a pass rusher. They're the same old Falcons. They don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're just gonna DH. We have a pass rusher, sir.
We
We
got one in
have
the
a
building.
rusher. And that means a whole lot in regards to this defense. And brother, I don't know if Justin has signed. I don't know if there's an update, but if we should also get him, I see great things in our future. I'm
Hey,
just
man.
saying.
I definitely see a
I'm,
lot of great things in our future, man. But one thing I do see Mark Cheney over here getting ready to talk Falcons football with us. We had to bring Mark Cheney from Bleacher Report in here because it's going down in a major way, Falcon fans. We're talking Falcons football here. Mark, how's everything going, brother?
Oh, hey, I'm with Terry. Everything was going good, but hey, it's even better now that the Falcons have a pass rusher, man. So super pumped up, man.
Hey, Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Mark, for those that do not know you here in the chat, just give a little bit to the fans here about who you are and where we can find you on social media.
Hey, I'm just a man from Gwinnett County, man, that likes the Falcons, just like y'all, man. So, hey, I'm just man. I thought I was excited coming into the. I thought I was one of the excited, optimistic fans, coming into the season, and now I'm at an all-time high. I feel like I'm one of the most ready fans, you can see. So that's just who I am, man. I'm ready now. I'm ready.
Hey, look, Falcon fans. You can hear it from us here at One Time for the Fan. You can hear it from Mark, too, as well, over there on his channel. Great content creator here in the Falcons community. He can talk sports all day, so this is great that you got a couple minutes out of your day just to come over here and talk Falcons. Because, with the Matthew Judon news, everybody's excited. A lot of people are going live. A lot of content creators are talking with the fan base right now. So big shout out to everybody who's, being so supportive of what the Falcons are doing right now. This is a good moment right now, Mark. Right? Everybody's excited that, wait, hold on. Falcons addressed a pass rusher at 6:30 or 7:30, 8 o'clock at night on a random Wednesday night. Like, this is what Falcon fans want, man. That's why we're out here repping. So big shout out to you, Mark. Big shout out to Terry. But Mark, give us your thoughts about the fan base before the Matthew Judon news, and then the fan base right now, currently with the Matthew Judon news.
Yeah, hey, I mean, I don't want to say we were concerned, but we were definitely, interested and intrigued what we would do with the pass rushers coming into the draft. Then we all know we go get quarterback, then we double down, triple down on defensive line after that. So I think we felt good. It felt all right after the draft, but it still felt like we needed that one guy. So, hey, the fact that we went and got that guy today, like you said, at 7 o'clock randomly, bro, I was halfway out the house. I was about to go on a run. And my watch started blinking and going off saying we made this trade. So like you said, before 7 o'clock, I think we were, we were feeling good. But at 8 o'clock Eastern time, man, I think every Falcons fan has the biggest smile on their face, man.
Every minute just gets better, knowing what this defense can do now, knowing what the offense can do before Matthew Judon got here. Now there's some Falcon fans that's on the believe train. They're on the hype bus. Right now, they're believing that this team can get to new goals this year. Terry, we got our own Terry too as well. Terry Fontenot's not the only one that's cooking. We got T. Will here for my ATL Sports. T. Will, I know the last time we talked, man, was about the Atlanta Falcons, and so we're back on the podcast talking more Atlanta Falcons. How are you doing, T. Will? How are you feeling before the Matthew Judon news, and then how are you feeling now? Get ready, Falcon fans, because T. Will's getting ready to go on a smooth Falcon rant right now.
Right.
On some real positive shit. Let's go.
I don't know about smooth, man, but I feel like the last time we did this was 2016, and you know what happened? Matthew Judon is arguably one of the best rushers in the league. And we just added him to our defensive line that is comprised of Grady, David, and Eddie already.
Mm-hmm.
And a pass rusher, a certified pass rusher to that defense. I mean, wow. You want to know how I feel, man? I feel like the first time I'm gonna try and keep this G rated, but I feel like the first wife said, "Hey, why don't you come over?" Boy,
Had to fix me a drink because of Matthew Judon, man. You got me sipping already, man. I'm ready for this Super Bowl, man. I'm ready for this damn playoffs, man. I'm talking about this season. It's about to be lit. We're getting ready to talk about the injury bug tonight. We're getting ready to talk about recap Falcons Dolphins and then a little bit of preview of Falcons Ravens. No, we said fuck that shit. We're talking Matthew Judon here tonight. It's going down in the major way, Falcon fans. Everybody's excited except for Patriot fans. I saw a lot of Patriot fans that were congratulating Falcon fans too as well. Show of respect to say that you guys are getting a good guy. You guys are getting a guy that's going to go up over the limit. This guy's going to go above and beyond, not only in the community, Art the Blank type of guy, but of course on the field too as well. We've seen his body of work. Terry, you got it. You good, T-Will? You had to say something?
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. Yeah. If we mess around and get Justin Simmons, oh my Lord. Oh, my word.
That's something I definitely want to talk about too as well, because of course DeMarco Hellams is going to be out for some time. Mark, have you looked into, I know it's, been almost, I don't even think it's an hour yet, but have you looked into possibilities of they can land Justin Simmons too as well after making this trade with the Patriots for Matthew Judon? They can still land Justin Simmons, you think?
I mean, I'm assuming, it seems like, these things don't just happen overnight, right? I'm sure we were in talks with trading with Matthew Judon probably all summer. Make a call. Hey, how much would he cost? Type of call. And then you call him back after you get the injury news. And I'm sure that was a part of Justin Simmons' potential visit. So it seems like, maybe making this trade could be a sign to Justin Simmons, maybe.
It's kind of like the NCAA when you got to bring in your recruits. You got to go get your 4 stars. You got to go get another, big time 4-star. Be like, hold on, let me show you what I can do first before I get this safety.
Exactly.
We're going to get Matthew Judon. Now Justin Simmons is like, you know what? They building something over there.
They building something. They building something. And obviously there's a clear role for him. And I think, if I was a free agent, right? If I was Justin Simmons, obviously I'm a little biased, I'm a Atlanta sports fan. But if I was Justin Simmons, I would say, I can be known. I could be that missing piece. Like, I get a great sidekick with Jesse Bates. You know that the quarterback is on the other side, and you come in with Jeff, or Matthew Judon. And it seems like that's a very, exciting, and there's so much incentive to come to Atlanta. So, hey, hopefully Terry can find a way. What you think, T-Will?
Before you get to T-Will, just quickly, I'm sorry, Terry. If any announcement comes right now from the Falcons that we signed Matthew Judon, I'm flipping this fucking table right now. The podcast is over. I'm just letting you know right now. If I hear Falcons have signed Justin Simmons, I'm going ham in here. I'm just telling you right now, I'm going ham in here if that news breaks anytime tonight or tomorrow. Because Terry, we got another show at Friday morning too. So anything can happen.
We do, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Man, honestly, if we get even without Justin, okay? Even without Judon, our defense looked decent in that preseason game. You had Matthew Judon. Do you realize how deep our defensive line just got? For a couple of reasons. You got a legitimate rusher now. So you put Judon on one side, let's say it's 3rd and 8 or whatever. You put Zoe on the other side, you put Harris on, whatever you want. Who you still got the dogs in the middle. Who are you gonna block? You can't double team everybody. This is a big deal because it gives that Falcons defense some legitimacy. And they were already going to be good. Let's be real about it. They were going to be, I don't care what anybody says, they're going to be a top 10 defense. Well, they can be a top 5 now. They can, and you add Justin, and it's better because man, this is big, Jack. This is big.
It's right there. At
big.
This point, I don't care what you got to do. You got to get Justin now. He been here for what, 2 days? You know, you make this move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever contracts you got to restructure, I'm talking about. It makes too much sense. It makes too much sense, man.
You're talking about a guy in 2017 had 8 sacks. 2018 had 7 sacks. 2019 had 9.5 sacks. 2021, 12.5 sacks. 2022, 15.5 sacks. Even last year with those 4 sacks too as well. Could have made a big impact for this Falcon defense. I'm talking about, come on, Falcon fans. You got a true pass rusher in the building. I understand his age. I know people's like, man, come on, he's over 30. His contract better not be expensive. His body of work shows that, you know, he can get the job done. And kudos to Terry Fontenot for making this move today. Once again, randomly, unexpected. Knowing Terry, we've been doing. Maybe Terry did this because he knew that we was going live tonight. You know, we do go live Sundays, Wednesdays at 8.
Yeah.
And then we have our Friday morning show, Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. So Terry Fontenot had to know One Time for the Fan. Oh, this would be great. We'll just drop an hour before they go live. And then Mark will be there too as well. They'll talk about it. Right. I don't even know if we can talk Falcons Ravens tonight. I want to talk Matthew Judon. I want to talk about our new star pass rusher. That is what got me excited right now as a fan to know that this team is totally different 24 hours ago and 24 hours later. That's what I want to see Terry do. That's what I want to see this organization do. And I think Falcon fans are probably on the edge of their seat now, and that's why the season tickets are sold out. It's moves like that. Organization wants to win, right? Now's the time. We talked about the offense for such a long time. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, Kirk Cousins, so many weapons. Mark, you know, you've been on the channel before. But now you got Matthew Judon alongside Grady, alongside David. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody help me. Let me go to the chat, man. Let me go to the chat. D.A. Hunter, let Terry cook.
He cooking.
Eric Parker, Terry Fontenot for president. I think Eric Parker deserves a wow. We're bringing the wows up already. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. One Time for the Fan. On the last podcast, we hit over 1,000, man. And, you know, big shout out to everybody who's subscribed to the channel on YouTube. Big shout out to all of our new subscribers. Big shout out to all of our day ones, our hashtag one-timers. We do this for y'all. And even going live tonight to talk about Matthew Judon or Falcons Ravens, it could have been about anything. We was going to mention, you know, the injury bug and what Terry could do. Just imagine if Matthew Judon wasn't here, Mark. We would have had to come on the show and talk about what move could the Falcons make. You know what I'm saying? What could Terry do? What are they looking at with other teams? And then, bam, Matthew Judon move. But here's the funny thing, Falcon fans. We talked about this on the podcast a couple weeks ago when Matthew Judon was on the sideline of the Patriots camp. He didn't even want to show up when he got with Gerard Mayo. And we talked about our players who don't have any problems holding out or any contract issues. And there's other teams that have those certain players that have contract issues. Sure enough, we landed Matthew Judon just like that on a Wednesday night. Falcon fans. Now this pass rush has totally changed. Now you can see 42 sacks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I see 50.
50?
Bro, I'm going. Look, I was already at 42, 43. I almost say 50, bro.
With this right here, I think Grady gets more than 7, though. I can tell you that. I can see him with more than 7 sacks.
I really do. I think they're going to get after it. And, man, I'm just so excited because I don't think people realize just how big this move is because number one, he's a veteran. So you know what you're going to get with him? Guys that are under him are going to get better. The Harrises of the world, the Zoes of the world, they're going to get better, right? I'm telling you, look, if they mess around and get Simmons, I'm not saying Super Bowl, but I'm not saying Super Bowl because you will really have a defense. That's right, I said it, a Falcons defense that can play with anybody. You already got a
sense. It makes too much sense, man. It makes too much sense. They got to go get Justin.
This is a move that I think Falcon fans are going to enjoy for a long time. I think with his age too as well, you could probably get him here for like 3 or 4 years, right, Mark? He should be good for about a good for a
Who
couple
Matt?
years. Yeah, Matthew Judon. Yeah, he should be good
Yeah,
for.
yeah, because you see, he turned 32 tomorrow, so he get traded for his birthday.
His recent post on Instagram too he put the Waze or the Google Maps location from his point to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's real, Falcon fans. This ain't no joke.
Wow.
NFL's reporting it. Adams reporting it. One time for the fans talking about it. Look at Ed Werder said over the last 5 seasons, Judon has posted the 4th highest pressure rate out of 140 players with at least 1,000 pass rushes. Only Micah Parsons, Joey Bosa, and Nick Bosa rank ahead of him. It's a guy over 30, Falcon fans.
I think
you want to talk about playoffs? Playoffs?
Yeah. I think Caden Ellis is going to get 8 sacks because I think he's going to benefit from Judon being in there. Because if you shoot the gap with Caden, you get that tailback has to make a choice. Got to make a choice.
I got a question for Mark. Mark, you get to the playoffs, right? You got to play Green Bay, right? At the Benz. Matthew Judon's there. Team is healthy. Kirk Cousins is there. MVP probably season. How confident are you with this defense now when you got a guy like Matthew Judon out there that you can get the job done? Remember back to 2016? Remember you had to close out some of those plays? Remember those games? With a Matthew Judon, do you feel better? Do you feel more confident about your defense now in like 3rd down and 10, 3rd and 5 situations? Do you feel more confident that this team can really raise the bar here, in the NFL with a guy like Matthew Judon?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely think, he's a huge upgrade to our defensive line, man. So like T. Will was saying, man, you're going to make everybody else better. So it's like, he's so valuable for that reason. Now you're getting AK with some more one-on-ones, Caden Ellis with one-on-ones, Grady with one-on-ones. Like, I mean, I definitely think he helps what Rod's trying to do, playing that zone defense. So quarterback, the corners, defensive backs, they're going to have their eyes on the quarterback. Man, I just see him disrupting a lot of stuff, man. I see, all he has to do is come in and rush the quarterback. We're so deep, we don't need him out there on run downs. So he's going to come in as a, older player, but hey, he's going to be a pass rush specialist. And like you just listed off, he's top 5? Shit.
For 1,000 rushes. Was it worth the 3rd round pick though? Was it worth the trade?
I'm sorry.
Some fans are questioning. I'm just talking. I like to mention what I see. Some fans had questioned that you should have never give up a 3rd round pick. Maybe you should have got him for at least a 4th or 5th. Your thoughts about that? I think overall was a good trade.
It's solid. I feel like you almost have to re-sign him. I talked about this earlier. Last season we traded a 5th for Jeff Okudah. That felt like it was a good trade with the last year of his deal, but then we didn't re-sign him. So it's kind of like, okay, if you trade a 3rd now, okay, you got to at least get him for 2 seasons. But I will say this: if we get Justin Simmons, then yes, because now you're saying, okay, we traded a 3rd round pick for Jeff for Judon and Justin Simmons. Yeah. So we get Justin Simmons. Oh my God, Terry for president.
What?
Terry for president.
What? I think we've mentioned Justin Simmons' name more than Matthew Judon's name on this channel. It's supposed to be about Matthew Judon here.
Man, they teased us because they say he's gonna be here for 2 days.
He's probably still here. Next thing you know, it's Wednesday night. I mean, what's popping in Atlanta on Wednesday, Terry? Allure's popping right now. Where they at? Terry, can you check the security camera and get a look at where Justin Simmons could be? The Justin Simmons counter is going crazy right now. We keep talking about it because if that does happen, now
does anybody this
shit?
Does he? Do they know? Okay, he is not at Magic City. I repeat, he is not at Magic City. I do have sources out there looking for him. He is in the ATL. Okay, he is not at Magic City. That I can confirm. Okay.
Share the subscribe button, man. What's up, Terry?
Look, we got a pass rusher. Me personally, I wouldn't give a damn if you gave up a 2nd for him. We have a pass rusher. Look, we're in the mode now. You go for it. Okay? We're here now. We are here now. We got an offense that is great, not good, great. We got a front seven that is very good before today. Now that front seven is even better. And if you address that safety position, that means, for all intents and purposes, that defense is going to be pretty damn good. So I don't have a problem at all with a third round draft pick because it's just that. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what that third round draft pick is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It could be
No,
great.
Matthew Judon is.
It could be great.
Or Matthew Judon. Mm-hmm.
It could be great, or it could be Duke Riley. And no disrespect to Duke Riley, but Duke didn't he didn't know where to go when he was on the field. Duke over there. Yeah, go get him. He didn't know where to go.
Shit.
And no disrespect to him. Look, he's still playing in the league, making a whole lot more money than I do. But at the end of the day, these prospects, they're prospects. You don't know what they're going to turn into. And people kill me getting upset. We needed a pass rusher.
We needed it.
We needed a pass rusher, and we got one, people. Oh, did we get one? I don't give a damn if you have to give him a first-round draft pick. I'm good with it.
Terry, look at the chat. The chat is just lit off of the Matthew Judon move, man. This is the excitement I've been telling Falcon fans for quite a long time now about. This team is going to make the change. This team is going to make that turnaround, and it's going to happen off the field first. It's got to happen, behind the scenes. We see Terry making these moves. I mean, we saw back during the draft. Remember, not the draft, Hard Knocks, when the Giants had mentioned Terry was on the phone calling them. Like this things that's happening behind the scenes. Like you said, they could have been talking to Matthew Judon weeks ago. Could have been talking to the Patriots weeks ago, and now this news is coming out. But to hear the news come out today, and then the trade happens, is like, oh shit. Who's been talking about this? Mark, we went live the other day. Terry went live the other day. We didn't get no news of Matthew Judon coming to Atlanta. And then sure enough, all within a 2-hour span, he's on the way to Atlanta. It's like, this team just totally flipped in like 3 hours.
I saw on Wednesday that they were making him available. There was a report on the report, and the first thing I said to myself was, man, it would be good. It would be so good if we could get him. I ain't say anything about it. I just put it out there to the Lord and the universe silently. And man, I know I'm excited. I know I am. I know I'm doing a little too much right now. But let me tell you something. The last time we had a pass rusher of this ilk, we went to the Super Bowl. The last time we had a quarterback like Kirk Chains, we went to the Super Bowl. We got a shot, people. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we are a whole lot closer today than we were yesterday. And if we mess around and get Justin, oh my Lord, watch out, NFC.
You're looking at just Matthew Judon now and Grady Jarrett. I mean, we still talked about, late Nate Landman. Don't forget about him, Falcon fans. Troy Anderson is back in the building. Don't forget about him, Falcon fans.
Eddie's back.
Eddie Goldman too as well. But a lot of this now, for some Falcon fans, this is taking your attention off of that cornerback 2 spot. Y'all was giving Mike Hughes a lot of sweat a couple of days ago. Now Mike Hughes is like, shit, they're going to be busy now. Let me go out there and just play against these Steelers.
All right.
But y'all got to look at this. Y'all got to look at this, Falcon fans, that we was concerned about a couple of things. And then going to the Dolphins game, we came out of the game with how many sacks? 0. Like,
I don't think we never got close once.
We got close, a couple pressures, but still, I mean, like we were concerned about this pass rush. Falcon fans kept mentioning pass rush. They went out and got a pass rusher. Y'all kept mentioning safety with Richie Grant. Justin Simmons visited the Falcons this week. This is the shit I'm talking about. Y'all mentioned quarterback last season. We went and got Kurt. We got Penix. Are the Falcons answering your prayers right now? Mark Cheney, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything you're asking for, they're really giving it to us. It's just, it takes some time. You can't fast forward this shit. But next week, we might go out there and trade for another receiver. Oh, my God, wait. Is that Rondell Moore's replacement? Like, we don't know, but Terry's cooking.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just the first week of the preseason. Well, I guess it's the second week now, technically, but I mean, there's still a lot more activity to be made, more cuts. I mean, we can still probably upgrade CB2. You know, there's still like and we don't, even if we don't get Justin Simmons, I definitely think there's a couple other guys that we can still bring in to help the defensive back room. So, hey, I don't think I've ever been this excited, this confident in a Falcons defense, and a Falcons team, Falcons coaching staff. I mean, like you say, you can talk about answering your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Arthur Blank, he brought Raheem back, man. You know, it's just been a great all season, man. Great all season.
One thing we haven't mentioned tonight. I mean, the Justin Simmons counter is going crazy. The Matthew Judon name counter is going crazy. We haven't talked about Raheem Morris. How much does Raheem play into this Matthew Judon move? Knowing that he's a player's coach. A lot of guys would love to come play for Raheem Morris. Then again, I mean, you saw what Matthew Judon, he played for Bill Belichick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got a situation where he's also played out there in Baltimore too with whatchamacallit, with Harbaugh. So he's been surrounded by great coaches. And now he gets a chance to go play for Raheem Morris, who's coming off of, playing with the Rams and what they did. I mean, coaching for the Rams and what he did out there. Zach Robinson, who else? Jerry Gray, Jimmy Lake. I mean, Raheem is a coach's man. He's a coach's coach, man. I'm telling you, man. I got Raheem on my list of coaches right now this season. Definitely in top 5 right now, man. And he's a new coach. He's a new head coach. Like what he's doing to this team. Like the belief factor from Desmond Ridder to Kirk Cousins, right? Of course, Kyle Pitts now being back healthy too as well. The connection that they're gonna have. People's forgetting about. They keep mentioning Kyle and Kirk. Don't forget about Drake. That's gonna be stupid too. How they're gonna link that up? Don't forget about Bijan. Don't forget about Tyler. Like the weapons are crazy. Now we can talk about Matthew Judon. Holy shit! Like Yuri's saying, the pass rush is lit again, baby. 12 wins on the way. 12 wins. Matthew Judon, he might have give you 2 more. That is the guy you needed to go. That was the guy you needed in the Vikings game last year. That's the guy you needed in that damn Cardinals game last year. That's the guy you needed in that Tennessee game last year.
Yeah. I'm thinking 13 now. I'm thinking week 13. Like, man, y'all just, I'm telling you, I know I'm being repetitive. But it's like we already were. Well, you know what? Let me not tell you. So this guy, Tyler DeSena, I don't know if he's with the Dolphins, but he says adding Matt Judon to that already was really strong when it came to getting simulated pressure versus Miami in joint practices. Sheesh. This is a Dolphins guy, right? Got another Dolphins guy. Adding Matthew. Yeah, same guy. But other teams we were already good. This defensive line was already good. I've been telling you guys, this front 7 is already good, right? I might halfway agree with my brother when he says 17-0. I haven't drank the Kool-Aid, okay, but I'm getting a little tipsy, Eric. I could go with you 17-0. I'm getting a little tipsy, bro. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I am drinking the Kool-Aid. This front 7 is going to be bananas. Bananas.
One of the shocking parts, Terry, I don't want to cut you off here, but one of the shocking parts is nobody expected this today, right? Look at Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter. Look at their tweets and everything. Nobody was talking about this like this morning or yesterday. Like, hey, we're hearing talks that Matthew Judon might be going to the Falcons. This shit just happened like literally a couple hours ago. Like he just got off the phone with them. Like, all right, you ready to do this move? Let's go, Terry. Let's rock. But you saw some of the other signings the Falcons made this week, and it was like, remember, Mark, when is that Justin Simmons signing? Now this signing hits, and it's like, whoa, don't wake up tomorrow morning with Justin Simmons signing to the Falcons. Boy, I'm telling you now. Shit.
I mean, like that would have to be one of the more aggressive or more shocking late season moves I've ever probably seen in the NFL. You see these type of moves like right when free agency starts, maybe during the draft. But, second week of the preseason to potentially get Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons in 1 week, that would be literally one of the highest of highs a general manager's probably ever wrote.
Falcon fans had quick question for you, Mark. I know you still got some time, Mark. You still good?
Oh yeah. What I'm definitely going to run out soon, but
okay.
I'm off for at least one more.
Okay, quick question here. So, Falcon fans, they was upset that we didn't, get Montez Sweat when he was available. Then we went to the draft, of course, Latu, Dallas Turner, Jared Verse, some of the young guys that the Falcon fans wanted us to draft. Are you upset that they didn't go after the rookies in the draft? Now they got Matthew Judon. Does that make up for it that they didn't go after a rookie? Pass rusher? You got a veteran pass rusher in the building now, especially with his body of work. But
yeah, it's hard to say. I know. I mean, just coming down from the high a little bit. Again, he turns 32 tomorrow. It's a 3rd-round pick. He'll need a new contract. So that's the only reason why you would probably want to invest in a younger pass rusher, someone that can grow. But they did try. They invested a 3rd-round pick. This past draft in Trice. Now they're saying, well, sure, I guess we got to double down and invest next year's 3rd-round pick in a pass rusher again. So, hey, they're trying. Like you said, they struck out on Sweat. They struck out on Latu trade up. They're trying, man. Man, you made such a great point, man. And again, you were emphasizing it, but I don't know if the people in the chat understood what you were saying. No one knew about this. So that's proof that Terry is working. He's not, he's probably addicted to this. And we just don't hear about everything. We hear about it maybe when it fails, when the Hard Knocks comes out, or we hear about it later. But Terry's trying, man. Terry's definitely putting in the effort to improve his team. Justin Simmons coming into town. I mean, again, if you can get both of these guys together, I think that definitely makes up for, you passing on, some guys earlier.
Falcon fans. I'm on a high right now. The Falcons are just. I'm so ready for the season. What's up, Terry?
If you get both, I mean, I know I have to watch my mouth, but
plus Kirk, plus Kirk, plus you traded Ritter.
If you get both, man, fuck the 49ers. Seriously, like let's go. Fuck them. Let's go. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Because look, you will have a defense that can hold you and carry you in games, and you will have an offense that can hold you and carry you in games, and you'll be able to take it to the mat with anybody. I mean, I really didn't fear the Eagles. I respect the Lions. I don't fear them. The only team I low-key feared was the 49ers. And they traded Brandon Ayuk, so fuck them. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about them. You know what I mean? I'm not. And no disrespect to any 49er fans. It's not you, it's them. I feel like January, whatever, we will kick their ass. And I stand on it, and I don't feel bad about it. This is you've really put something together. And if we can stay healthy, knock on wood, you have a squad. You even right now without Justin, make no mistake about it, you got a squad because your front seven, you now have no weaknesses. I need y'all to understand. Front seven, you have no weakness because you were already going to get pressure. Make no mistake about it. Grady, David, Eddie, Kentavious Street, James Washington, is that his name? James Smith Washington.
James Smith Williams.
Thank you. You have a great defensive line that just got better. Your linebackers were probably the best positionally on the defensive field, and you added the one thing on that defensive line that you did not have. Heaven help the rest of the NFL. Heaven help you, because that's without Justin. You add Justin. Just think about this for a second. You got the ball hawking Jesse Bates in that backfield. Now he don't have to be like, come on over here. We need you. He don't have to do that now. Because you got another dog right next to him. He don't have to do it. You haven't helped the rest. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
It makes too much sense. It makes too much sense, man.
Watch out.
Feeling good about this team, man. I'm telling you, man. Even after that Dolphins game, man, I love the fight from even the third and fourth stringers out there. Trying to make this 53-man roster, or any other team that they're trying to make too as well. I saw some players, in the second half that I was like, okay, that could be a guy we can watch for in the next game against the Ravens. But now after this move, like, Mark, like you said, man, Terry is cooking definitely behind the scenes, and I'm here for it. One time for the fans, here for it. The chat is live, and they are lit about this situation that the Falcons are in right now with bringing in a pass rusher like Matthew Judon, scaring the NFL. Dolphins writers are talking about it. A lot of people in the NFL are talking about it. We wanted a pass rusher. We got a pass rusher. Gary's in the chat. Dave's in the chat. Sports Nuts in the chat. Big Low Country Sports, diehard Falcon fan, and content creator is in the chat. Tito's is in the chat too as well. D.A. Hunter is in the chat. Hawk Willis is in the chat. I'm feeling good, man. I'm telling this man, when I saw that move, I said, what was your reaction? Hold on. What was your reaction to when you saw the news? Was it more like, wait a minute, hold on. Did somebody?
My reaction was, oh shit. Those were my exact words.
My first one was like, no way. Yeah. No way in hell we just got Matthew Judon.
And then it was let's effing go. So yeah. No, I mean, bro, I'm normally a very articulate person. I'm so excited right now. I want to turn all my shit over, but I can't afford to do that. I really want to flip this damn table. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. I want to rip this damn table and stand up like Kevin Garnett and be like, anything is possible. I'm not going to. But
control yourself, Terry.
I'm trying, man. But this defense right now is really, really good. And people do not understand how good this defense was already. Here's a couple things that can happen. So Raheem is a disciple of a lot of people, but he's definitely a disciple of Mike Tomlin. And Mike Tomlin believes in coaching folk up. What if he coaches up Harris, right? What if he coaches up D'Angelo? What if he coaches up Zoe? And now you add Judon to that, who can coach him up as well. This team might get 60 sacks.
That's what we got with Dwight Freeney back with Vic Beasley too as
well. And Freeney at that point was on his way out.
To the Hall of Fame too.
Understand. Judon he's on the cusp of just coming out of his prime. He's still in his prime. People. And we got him, and potentially for 3 or 4 years, which means the folks around him should collectively get better. Which means, oh my God.
Bro, can't even see. Matthew Judon got his loss for words right now. Falcon fans have wanted a pass rusher for a very long time. Somebody they can trust, especially since, damn, John Abraham, bro. Yeah. Like, this is on that scale. This is on that type of scale. We're talking about a guy that had 15 and a half sacks a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Right. He's a pass rusher. You have a player's coach like Raheem Morris. You have Kirk Cousins in the building. A lot of leadership around these young guys. A lot of leadership around Michael Penix. A lot of leadership around Drake London, who we have to depend on a lot going forward with the future of the Atlanta Falcons. Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. That's cool to see. Some of your younger players are star players in the league too as well, fan favorites. But then you got Grady Jarrett, a veteran. You got Matthew Judon, a veteran. Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell, guys that you can really lean on in that defense. Zoe Carter, right? People you can really lean on to make you. David, fucking forget about David Amiati. Oh my gosh. Don't forget about his pressure rate too as well. Zach Harrison for what he did last season. I mean, now looking at the 53, we're stacked. We are stacked going forward, man. So this Saturday, Falcons, Ravens. Mark, I know you probably have to dip up out of here. We got like 20 more. If you got 20 more minutes, Mark, that's cool. If not, then
I want to say I would, but I know this wing place closed at 9, and I got about probably 6 minutes to really get there.
Okay, so real quick, we're going to get you back on the podcast, but just tell us where we can find you on social media once again, and your thoughts about Falcons Ravens this weekend. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I don't know which way to go first. Well, I'll say this, man. I'm excited just to see some more starters probably play against the Ravens. That's a good team to kind of, put some of your guys out there against, man. Iron sharpens iron. So yeah, that's what I'm excited to see for Saturday. But before I get out of here, I mean, y'all can find me at Mark Cheney, but most importantly, guys, congratulations at reaching 1K. It's just the beginning. So I'm super excited for y'all and all the projects y'all got coming up, man. Like, I mean, I think 1K. I don't know what it was, man. People just sleep on y'all. Y'all have one of the best shows when it comes to energy. So, hopefully now that people see 1K, they can jump on the bandwagon and y'all can continue just to blow up, man.
Hey, if they jump on the bandwagon, hopefully they stay on there for a long time too, man. Because the Falcons about to win us a Super Bowl. We're gonna be here talking about it. Like Country says, man, I'm one of the most positive Falcon fans out here. I believe in this team. I believe in this organization. It's been so many years of just disappointment, but I still find a way to go to the game, home or away, because I'm just that type of fan. Mark, I thank you so much, man. I got your information right here up on the screen on the YouTube channel. Falcon fans, please head over there. Mark is also with Bleacher Report too as well, so he does a lot of content with them. Mark, man, I thank you so much. Let's get you back on the channel here, of course, before week 1, so we can find out your thoughts of Falcons Steelers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, you already know, man. I love pulling up, man. Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, and Mark, you had a big interview a couple of days ago. Didn't you interview the Hawks announcer?
Yeah. I interviewed Bob Ratham yesterday. So it's funny. I somehow my microphone connected to my headphones. So when I finished it, I was like, oh my God, I sound horrible. So I had to go in the lab and kind of try to fix it up. So I'm gonna be posting it probably within the next. It's funny. I was gonna post it today, and then now with this news, I'm like, well, I need to hold on to it for a couple of days. So.
It's hot in Atlanta right now. You gotta lay low real quick on the videos. Gotta lay low about what you post. Everybody on that Judon, but everybody, all the content creators are live right now, man. They're probably going crazy right now. Yeah, thank you for everything.
But it's done. It's on YouTube. It's a matter of me, showing it to you all. So I'm excited for y'all to, digest that one for all my Hawks fans out there.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, man, I appreciate it. I know you got to dip out, man. I don't want to make you late for this food.
Yeah, appreciate. Yeah. Hey, like I said, all I gotta do is pick it up. So, hey, I'm with you. I'm about to get some of that Tito's too, man.
Hey, man, we just living the dream tonight, man. Living the dream. Right. Falcons fan got some pass rusher, man. We're just moving on to the next level. Mark, we'll get you back on the channel, man. You know we got you, brother.
Yeah, of course, man. Appreciate y'all.
Rise up.
Falcon
fans. That's just so cool when you're talking football with your homies. I'm on that Tito Strong. God damn. Oh, Matthew Judon, man, you better come in here and get 100 sacks, man.
How many fingers am I holding up,
man?
Jack?
It's 2, man. It's 2.
Okay,
I'm good. I ain't got number NCAA tonight. I'm good.
I'm just checking.
I'm good. Chat is live. Chat is lit, man. I'm just like Hawk right now, man. I'm excited, man.
I hear that, bro. Are you gonna be on?
Huh?
Are you gonna be on Twitch?
I'm probably gonna be on. I don't know. I play a guy. Let me see. Play a guy he's undefeated too as well, so I don't know. I'll probably run it on Twitch. I haven't lost a game in NCAA in a while too as well. So, and then the new Madden just dropped, so we got to take care of that new Madden. Falcons looking good on the new Madden. But Falcons next update, you got to add Matthew Judon.
Hey.
A lot of people using the Falcons now.
Yeah, I bet they are. Bro, look, man, bro. I don't. If you know, you know. If you know,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Don't know, man. This Falcons defense was already good, man. Let me tell you something. Can
you tell us where Matthew Judon's plane land? I see you got the tracker up behind you.
I will do that, sir. I'll do that. I got you. But bro, if we mess around and get Justin Simmons, I mean, you're talking about a defense.
If you don't get Justin Simmons, you're still talking about a defense. You just got to coach up a couple players.
Even if you don't get Justin Simmons, you're talking about a very good defense. If you get Justin Simmons, you now go from a good defense to a great defense. I legitimately feel like if you do that, that is a top 10 to a top 5 defense walking in the door.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. Chat
is lit. Terry, let's take a couple minutes and go to the chat. Now we got a lot of people here talking Falcons football. And we love to read the comments on the screen. We had Mark Cheney here too as well. A quick pop-up special guest because, Mark, I hit him up about 45 minutes ago. Like, yo, you got a couple minutes to come talk some Falcons football? He's like, yeah, I can talk to you for a little bit, but get ready to head out, take care of some things. But it's great to have Mark to come over here and talk Falcons with us. But the chat, we tried to catch up to all the comments, and we will catch up to all the comments here because I know everybody's excited. about the Matthew Judon move, and of course about the look of the Atlanta Falcons going forward this season. Joseph Avery's in the chat. Hey fellas, this defense is already good. Now we are better with Judon. If we get Simmons, we will be over the top. Just the amount of people calling for Justin Simmons, as well as this surprising Matthew Judon. Now you can say something could happen randomly where Justin Simmons gets, he's another safety here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be a great move right there if Terry can get that done. T-Will, if Terry can get that done, we are definitely looking at probably one of the best rosters the Falcons have had in quite some time. True.
Agreed. True. Without a doubt. Unresoundingly true. With it. Yeah. Agreed, Yuri. Agreed. At least 50. At least 50. Because the thing about having great players, they help other players become good. There are some guys that are so great at what they do. They rub off on other players, and it raises the level of play.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, man. Bro.
You're talking about when situations like Matthew Judon is here now. Arnold Ebiketie, you mentioned that too as well. D'Angelo Malone. Players around him that he can also make better too as well. I mean, Arnold Ebiketie, who did he have to lean on to during the offseason? He was going to pass rusher camps and all that type of stuff. I mean, most pass rushers do. That's a cool thing. Got to stay fit in the offseason, got to train. It's normal. But now he can go to Matthew Judon and say, hey, man, I was doing techniques like this. I was doing certain moves like this. Can you help me out? Because, I mean, I've seen your film. Your work is crazy. So you can see that Matthew Judon can come in here and not only make, the veteran players even better, but also the rookies too as well. So everybody's excited. I don't think there's one person that's not excited about this move. I heard some people questioning why we trade a third-round pick for it, or, why we're getting ready to give some money to a person that's over 30 years old coming off of an injury. People will mention that because they always have those fans that, they just don't see the light just yet, right? You always got to go back and forth with you. They're always up for the debate. But once the move was made, I think, Terry, you saw it from our chat, a couple more Falcon chats that I'm in, anybody you probably talked to since from that moment on, everybody is excited. Terry has cooked up a decent meal, man. So now it's time to eat. It's time to eat. This season we're going to eat. What's up, Terry?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that you could walk onto a parking lot right now and get a brand new 2024 Mercedes for $15,000? You could not, right? Why? Because it costs. Because if you want to get something of value, it costs. You can't get stuff for free, right? You get what you pay for. My daddy told me that a long time ago, right? Long time ago. I was a little boy. I was with an auntie of mine, and I asked her to buy me this toy, and she did. It was an equivalent to a dollar store or whatever. And you know what? It tore up 2 weeks later. And my dad said to me, son, you get what you pay for. So if it costs a third-round pick to get one of the greatest rushers right now, it costs a third-round pick, Jack. Here's what it is. You're not going to get something for nothing. Why? Well, because these GMs have to look each other in the face, and they got to look their fans in the face. And if we fleece somebody now, then guess what? Guess what? Next time we go to trade, they're not going to be so happy to do it with us.
But honestly, Patriots of all people.
Well, I just think that's poetic justice, Jack.
That's
what we call it. I think that's God giving us a mulligan, baby. That's God like, hey, I remember that 28-3. You guys need a pass rusher. Here you go. Okay? That is just the universe giving us a mulligan. And Jack, why are you looking a gift horse in a mouth? Take it. Take it. It's a good deal. Let me tell you something. I feel like Terry F. Baby is getting his Alex Anthopoulos on because nobody knew anything about it, to your point. So he was in stealth mode. Hey, man, we got a deal, okay? But you can't say anything, all right?
You're straight up stealth mode right here.
Yeah. You say anything, and good for him because maybe I'm sure there were some other teams that were interested. Right?
But to keep the news like this off of a player like Matthew Judon, this is not like Terry did in the past with the Raiders and the wide receiver. We was like, okay, who is that? This is a move where at least somebody would have had to known about this up until what, an hour ago when the deal was made. Like, that's great to keep it under wraps. And once again, that's what the Falcons do. They don't show their cards, right? The Falcons just don't put everything out there. You don't know what the problem might be in their life. I can look at other teams and say what their problem is. Some people might look at the Falcons and say, like last season, oh, their problem is quarterback, right? So it's easy to just narrow down on Desmond Ridder. Once you get Desmond Ridder in that certain point of the game, it's like, oh, you know he's getting ready to fold. But this year's a little bit different. Now they've upgraded. They got Kirk Cousins. Now most defenses know, hey, you better watch that quarterback. I don't give a damn how old he is. He's finna shotgun us to death. He's finna take us down 200-300 yards going into the half. You got to watch for Kirk. Bijan, in his second year, is probably going to be top 5 running back in the league. Teams have to watch for that. I just named 2 players out of 53 players that you got to watch for. Now you got Matthew Judon, AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates. Man, these names will continue. I could preach about these names all day. We have a roster on paper and on the field too as well. And now it's time for us to go show it. Big shout out to the Birdcage in the chat. We got it, Terry.
Yep. What up, Birdcage? What up, Jeff Wolf? I think, and what up, what up, BLB? What's going on, Eric? I saw you earlier, man.
You got everybody in the chat tonight, Terry. Tell them.
Right. You're right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. But I think Caden Ellis is going to have the best year of sacks in his life because of Judon. Because if you're rushing Judon and you're rushing Grady and you're sending Big Eddie up there and you can't double team everybody. And I can envision, if you're stunting, if you're sending Ellis in the A gap and you got Judon coming around that, man, boy. I think this really makes Caden Ellis better. You couldn't rush Caden last year because Anderson went out. You got Anderson, you got Ellis, you got Landman, you got Captain America.
Brady went down, David went down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you have a squad now. And so, God willing, I'm knock on wood again. Boy.
So what you're saying, there's no more almost getting to the quarterback. Now we're going to be getting to the quarterback.
What I'm saying is we're getting off the effing field, man. We're getting off the field. Whether we get a sack or not, you're gonna see a lot of 3 and outs, man. Because see, look, it's not sacks are great. That's good. You're trying to get off the field. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, 3rd down, whether you get a sack or not, you're trying to get off the field. You're trying to prevent them from getting the 1st down and prevent them from scoring. And the bottom line is Judon helps that by a factor of 38 million%. We were already good. We were already going to be good. I was already predicting at least 42, 43 sacks again. In my mind, that goes up by 10, right? So now you're at 52 sacks. But more importantly, now you got to get the ball off quicker. Now these ain't the regular Falcons. So I can't run that route. It's got to be quick, which means the interceptions go up if you're in zone and you're throwing these little hooks or, whatever, what have you, these little slants, these little drags. Interceptions go up because that middle is going to be heavy. Mm-hmm. So I think this does so much for us. And boy, oh boy, if we get Justin Simmons, I know I keep saying it, but it would be Christmas in what are we in August? It'd be Christmas in August, Jack. Like,
I mean, we're going shopping now. It's the best time to get the deals, right? You definitely want to go shopping for Christmas the day before Christmas. But I tell you right now, Falcon fans, this is a surprising move. A lot of fans are shocked, but it's an exciting shock. It's a feeling that you used to say, oh my gosh, you should call your friends, call your Falcon cousins, neighbors. Falcon flag, them flags should have been flying since Kirk Cousins got here. My flags on my car have been up for a while now. But now I get to, drive around tomorrow, let everybody know, we got a surpass Rusher too. So, I mean, Falcon fans, even fans of other teams that live here in Atlanta, they know the news. They see what's going on. Steelers are now going to the game saying, oh, shit, they got Matthew Judon. You better block that much. You better block him. You don't put the body on Matthew Judon week 1, it's going to be a problem. Could come away with a 3-4 sack game, especially in a position where the Steelers don't even know who their quarterback is right now. But Matthew Judon, he just fits right into the mix. Raheem got their guy. Terry got their guy. Big shout out to as well. Eric Parker, 17-0. Dre Harrison. We got a bunch of people here. Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, content creators in the chat. Dre Harrison is also in the chat too as well. Big shout out to Dre. Joseph Avery is in the chat. Dan Burst is in the chat. Carrie, big shout out to Carrie too as well. One time for the fan. Bodie, big shout out to Bodie. One time for the fan. William Amy is in the chat. Jamal D is in the chat. Raymond Collins is here talking Falcons football. Telvin Phelps, Karina Atkins. Mel's in the chat with the Let's Go Dirty Birds. DJ Towns in the chat with the Lil Dez in the chat. I got a big game coming up against Dez in that NCAA league, the one I'm undefeated in. I think Dez, I think he's the number 2 ranked team in the country. I'm number 1 with Ohio State. So that's going to be a game because I'm undefeated. I think Dez is undefeated too as well. So that game will definitely be streamed. That game will definitely be streamed. You know, a lot of a lot of negativity built up in that game right there, especially for what happened today. Big shout out to DJ. He said, "Don't do it, Terry. Monitor down." Sheesh.
That's when I'm talking about flipping over the tables.
It's going down. Mel said, "I'm happy as hell right now. Getting Judon is crazy." Falcon fan mentioning has been pretty much a big move since John Abraham back in the day, man. Eric Parker is here in the chat. He says somebody said they saw a Patriots fan fall to his knees in Walmart. Sheesh.
That's hilarious. That is justice from the gods right there is what that is. Thank you, Lord. That is just justice. That is justice. I'm sorry.
Not over there near the pasta sauce aisle. Raymond Collins in the chat says, Jack, let them Terry keep cooking. Sheesh. It's going down. Corey Bishop's in the chat. Hey, rise up, damn it.
Rise up, damn it.
It's going down in a major way. Joseph Avery said 45 to 50 sacks easy. Exactly. True or false, Terry?
Yeah, true, without a doubt. True. Yeah, no doubt about it.
To see what Raheem, and the coaching staff in LA did with Aaron Donald and around Aaron Donald was amazing. But to see what they was going to do with Grady Jarrett and David here, but now they added Matthew Judon to that piece. I mean, Falcon fans, keep talking about it, man. Some next level shit that we're building here. It took some time. Go back to the Mariota year. We didn't have this, right? Go back to even last year with Desmond Ridder. Give us 2 of the couple sacks that Matthew Judon had last year. We'd be in the playoffs. Give us 2. Matthew Judon is that good, man.
Yeah, I'm glad he wasn't here last year because if he was, then we wouldn't have who we have now.
Yep.
I legitimately feel like with this move today, guys, we just became a contender. Mm-hmm. And when I say contender, I mean we were already going to get to the playoffs, but now we got
making a run. You're talking about making a run, Terry.
We got the tools to make a run.
That's why I asked Mark Cheney. You get to the playoffs, you need guys that you can trust on offense and defense to say, look, we can score touchdowns with these guys, and on defense, we can get other teams off the field. Mm-hmm. Matthew Judon puts that presence where teams have to know when you make it to that point in the playoffs. When you got to go play a Dallas down there in Dallas after you win your home game, however, you might have to play in Green Bay or you got to go play in San Fran. You got the roster to go in there and show them that, look, this team is built for success. Matthew Judon brings that with him coming from New England. Jesse Bates brought that with him coming from Cincinnati. These players now that they're working together and the chemistry is being built, this shit is going to be amazing this year. To see that this team is really, Terry, I got to keep saying, man, it's one of the best rosters, especially with this era of football, that I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
You got the number 1 safety on your team. You got the number 1 guard in the league on your team. Grady Jarrett, in my opinion, is still top 15 defensive tackle in the league. That's pretty big to all those defensive tackles that play. David Yamiato's up there too as well. Then you got who else? Bijan Robinson. Top 5, pretty much top 5 running back in the league. Kyle Pitts, I still have him as a top 10 tight end in the league. Look at all these top that we have. Top 5, top 10, top 15.
You got Draco. Don't forget about Draco. Don't forget
about big shot to Drake.
Don't sleep on Mooney. Because I think Mooney quietly is going to have a very good year because everybody else, once we really start cooking, they're going to focus on Drake. They're going to focus on Kyle, which means, excuse me for saying this, but Mooney's going to be wide the F open. I mean, he was already wide the F open last year. He was the most wide the F open. You can look it up. It's a stat. So I think Mooney's going to eat I think this offense is going to eat. I'm just excited about it because we got a piece we needed. We really got a piece we needed. And I think, unlike in other years, we know how to use the tools that we have.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, Andy Long here mentioning the, trade value went down for Taylor Heineke after stinking it up in preseason. But you see the injury bug is hurting a lot of people around the league, man. So if a team needs a quarterback, and it's not the first time I've heard using Taylor Heineke as a trade value for another team, but JJ McCarthy just went down to in Minnesota. There was a report that the Vikings might even try to target Derek Carr in New Orleans.
I saw that.
Because they are in a situation where they need a quarterback. If you get 4 or 5 more teams that have quarterbacks that go down, you might have to get a Taylor Heineke who's been in different systems and has won some games to, send them out, ship them out, and see that's what you got. Who else on this team are you going to put on the trade block? This roster, the only person I got right now is Taylor Heineke. Some people might say Zoe, but it's like, wait, Zoe? You want Zoe here, especially with this team. But Taylor Heineke's the only one I can see that's like, hey, anybody needs a quarterback, get rid of him, see what you can get. Then you might be able to get like a 4th or a 5th back for Taylor. What do you think you get for Taylor? A 5th? Hopefully.
I think, no disrespect to him, I think that's a little ambitious. Jack, I think you could get maybe a 6th or a 7th.
Okay.
Well, I don't think you're gonna get if Matthew Judon cost you a 3rd, not a 1st or 2nd, but a 3rd. Yeah,
with his body of work, yeah.
You're gonna get a 5th for maybe, and be happy to get that. Yeah, exactly, William. Exactly. And you laugh, but I mean, I'm just keeping it real.
The truth. No, it's the truth. It's the way that some of these deals are being made in the NFL. I mean,
and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him. It reminds me of who was the guy for Carolina when they went to the Super Bowl the first time? Jake. Yeah, he fell off a cliff so quick. He was so good.
I mean, that's most for the Panthers. You know how it is.
But he fell off, bro. He fell off a cliff. I don't know. And that's when I see Taylor Heineke, because not that he was ever Tom Brady, he wasn't, but he could complete passes. Lest we not forget, he beat the Falcons not once, but twice. And I have not seen anything resembling that person since he's been here. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you'd be doing well to get a 5th for him. So and I get it just depends on. I mean, if you got a 4th, you're robbing somebody. If Judon costs you a 3rd, right? Understand if Judon costs you a 3rd.
Yeah, if the team gives you anything, you're right. If the team gives you anything higher than the 5th round pick for
it's highway robbery.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Yeah. Highway robbery.
Yeah, you caught somebody in the back alley and beat him with a bat. Clayton Murray's in the chat. What's up? Planning for the future and winning now move? Since day one of Terry cooking. Now get Simmons, A+ defense, and A+ offense. Carton Bunch in the chat.
He's right.
Folks. Yeah, big shout out to who was that in the chat? Clayton Murray in the chat. Carton Bunch. Good evening, folks. Terry up and cooking about time. We got pass rusher. Can we land Simmons? Man, this chat is so lit for Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons. Man, come on, Terry.
Yeah, man, it's cooking right now. And again, bro, look,
totally messed up our show tonight, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I love it. Mess it up again. Mess it up for Friday.
We had like 15 things to talk about. We was getting ready to go. Carrie, the big, she's our producer. Carrie put everything in the chat, had everything ready to go, and then Matthew Judon did what?
Yeah, right. Like 20 minutes.
He's at the Waffle House. Where?
Yeah.
Oh, Metropole. What?
My brother said, and this is funny. My brother said if we get in Simmons, he's wearing a suit in the Benz. Hey, I hope to see you in that suit, brother. Now, my question is, what shoes are you sporting with that suit? Are you going with the traditional dress shoes, or are you going with some dress sneakers? Like what are those fancy ones? Golly, my son has them. I can't. What are they're Alexander McQueen's. Eric, you wearing the Alexander McQueen's with the suit, or are you going with the traditional? Oh, Clayton Murray says
with the forces.
You know what, Clayton? I got. Oh no, I don't. I got on the Pandas. I had on the Forces earlier. You know what, Jack? I've fallen in love with the Forces, man. I have. I've my last 5 kicks I bought have been Air Force Ones. I don't know what it is, but I've fallen in love with them. So I hear you.
There's a lot of fans who, rock the Forces. They might scuff them up every now and then and go back and buy another pair. I got a homeboy of mine. All he pretty much rock his damn near Forces and Dunk. So, his whole collection is, of the lows and shit. But for me, I'm a Jordan guy. But I'm slowly getting out of that era. I was looking at some Air Maxes and stuff the other day. I was like, do I want to get some Air Maxes? I know there's some sneakerheads in the chat. I know Ramel's probably going to say something. He's a big time sneakerhead too as well. He wants to challenge me to a sneaker battle. There's dollars in the chat too as well. DJ Towns.
You should do and put it on Twitch. You should do it. But no, I got Forces. I got the Dunks. I got some Air Max. I got some Jordans. So I think I'm well balanced in my collection, but I love the Forces, man. I do. Oh, Mel's here. He's saying here. Who wants to smoke, Jack?
I got this nigga heads in the chat, man. I'll tell you something, man. We can do this at another time, man. We're gonna do this tonight. Maybe we'll do it for like Christmas or something. But Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way this season. We want to say thank you all once again for being here tonight, talking Falcons football with us. Terry, we was gonna come in here and once again talk about the injury bug, DeMarco Hellams update. He's gonna be out for a significant amount of time. That's why the Justin Simmons move could be a major impact here for Atlanta. And then Rondo Moore being out. Of course, Braylon Trice getting injured in the game the other day against the Dolphins, and how he was going to try to be, the next man up type of look against the Dolphins this week. I mean, against the Ravens this week because, a couple of players are banged up. But then the Matthew Judon news broke, and then it just went into just, pandemonium on the Falcons Twitter, Falcons social media. But everybody, I'd say about 98% of the Falcon fan base is excited about this because we got a guy that Falcon fans, can trust to be a true pass rusher here in Atlanta for the next couple of years. It sucks that he's, now turning 32. We didn't get him at like 27 or 28 or so forth. But it's a guy who he could have a 10-plus sack season. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it. I'm just talking about what I see. I mean, we can have a guy that can have easily 3-4 sacks in one game. Right, you're talking about a guy that can open up pressure to where the Falcons come away in the game where they have 8 sacks on the day, where it's like, oh shit, how many sacks did Judon have? 1? He had 1, and we had 8 on the day because of what he can do, his impact. Because you got players, you got teams now that has to go and watch out for Judon. They got to watch out for David. They got to watch out for Grady. They got to watch out for blitz packages with Caden and Troy and Nate and Zoe. And I think that dialing up pressure this year, it's going to look nasty. I mean, I'm watching, the Cowboys play the Rams right now in their preseason game, but football is back, Terry. And it feels good to say that, the moves have been made that has me excited as a fan, season ticket holder too as well. I think my money's been spent well this season on not only just having season tickets for these years, but seeing the team turn around. Because, Terry, I've had season tickets during the losing seasons. I want to win. You know what I'm saying? I want to win.
I think you picked the right season, bro.
Oh, man, I ain't going nowhere, man. They're going to have a 20, 30, 40, 50 year season ticket holder here, man.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is this a scenario where you lose your number 2 safety? Some would say number 1 safety in Hellams, could be number 2. You lose your arguably 4th string wide receiver, you lose a rookie rusher, and you get better? Is this a scenario? Are we better today than we were 7 days ago?
I could tell you.
Are we better today than we were 7 days ago?
Once they traded Ridder, we were much better. But that's another joke. No, I think we were. No, I think we were much better today, man. I can't believe in a couple hours of us, talking this morning, Terry, about what the show was going to be tonight. And then Matthew Judon move changes everything. Now, tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up talking about Matthew Judon. We're about to cut another video about Matthew Judon. Friday morning for Breakfast with One Time for the Fan, we're going to come back here talking about Matthew Judon. But it's the way we wanted it to be. And that's positive. That's
a master. You know what I mean? That It just doesn't happen that often, right? And again, no disrespect. Look, Helms was a good one. I think he's going to be a decent safety. He's definitely a thumper. He's coming along. I think Trice will be a good one, but Trice is a rookie. Rondell Moore arguably was your fourth string. You know, Ray was making strides. So keeping it real, with one move, we got better. You add Justin, we got resoundingly better. And it kind of reminds me of the 99 Rams, right? Who won it all, by the way. They had a great offense, but when they got to the Super Bowl, it was their defense that won it.
Mm-hmm.
This team, because that offense is going to be great. Make no mistake about it. That offense is going to
That Ravens team with Joe Flacco, too, as well, man. That defense was just ridiculous that season.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Kerry in the chat. One time for the fan that's in the chat. Falcons fam, please hit that like button to support the channel. She's throwing hearts around too as well. So happy we have a proven pass rusher now. Great news for us Falcon fans today. Big shout out to Kerry for one time for the fan. Our producer.
Hey.
Our producer.
What's up, Kerry, producer?
One time for the fan.
Bodie.
Big shout out to Coy Bishop. Jack, I got 4 games that I'm not going to be able to go to. That's a total of 8 tickets. Do you have something that we can give away to support the channel?
Wow. I see you, Coy. I see you, Coy. I see you, brother. I see you.
You can do that. We're bringing out the wow counter for Coy. Coy, once again, if you guys don't know, Coy Bishop is a diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. Home games, away games, Coy Bishop is probably there. But he has, man, I'm talking about the utmost respect for me when it comes to being not only a fan, but a friend too as well. Coy, earlier when we back, I think we had like 150, maybe 200 subscribers, Terry. Coy said, Jack, man, I got 2 tickets to a game. You can raffle them off. It was the Falcons Bears. He wasn't going to be there for that game at the Benz. And we raffled it off. And Matthew Bass won the tickets too as well. And he won the Kyle Pitts jersey too as well. So that was great to see. This is just great. Here goes Clayton Murray. Hey, Clayton Murray, where to sign up for them tickets? We would do a raffle. Let me chop it up with Coy and see how we can work the raffle. And we'll just do it here on the podcast. Coy is a season ticket holder too as well, by the way. So, this ain't no janky, fluky type of vibe. Coy keeps it real with you, man. So you probably will end up seeing Coy on the Halo board when you see him at the game because he's just one of those fans that the camera does tend to catch from time to time. But even since the Georgia Dome to where he is now at the Benz, you can definitely find Coy Bishop there, man. That is a real diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. And big shout out to your nephew too as well, Benny Bishop, man. I think Benny's over there with the Steelers too as well, so that's gonna be a big game. Falcons Steelers week 1. But Coy, man, just big shout out to you. So we'll put something together for those that do not know. Coy just posted here in the chat that he has some tickets that he wants to give away to some Falcon fans, and we will talk about how we can raffle those off too as well. Coy's in the chat. He said section 113, row 8, seat 1 and 2. What? Whoa. Big boy flex. Sheesh.
Big boy flex indeed.
Seat 1 and 2. There's them aisle seats right there, Terry. You can get up and run around the aisles all day. Ain't gonna sit there cheap.
And come right on back.
113, that is right next. That's right behind the Falcons bench on the corner. That's right there near the tunnel, damn near close to where they run out. Falcon fan, those some pretty good damn seats. Demetrius Wilson's in the chat. Right. What do I have to do to sign up for the tickets? Let's plan this. Dre said, will they be able to order the lobster mac and cheese at Coy's seats? The lobster mac and cheese is in a different area. You got to go to section 108, 109, or the terrace to get those areas. 108 through 112, or you can go to the terrace to get that too as well. But it's right there. He said it's on the 10-yard line. So Corey got some really good seats. It's a diehard super fan section too as well. I think Blink. I think the young lady too as well. I forget what's her name. Her little self. Big shout out to her too as well. She's a diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. She's in that section too as well. I think Ken Hill, diehard Falcon fan, is in that section too as well. There's a lot of diehards in section 113. So big shout out to you all. I think Joe Allen's over there too as well. Diane Day Markham's in the chat with her Jesse Bates jersey. Don't forget we did our one time for the fan giveaway.
That's right.
earlier this year too as well. As you can see, the Jesse Bates jersey. The surprise was to get it to the fans right there as the season starts. And as you can see, that Jesse Bates jersey is shining up well on that picture, because that is what we do here at One Time for the Fan. It's from the fans. It's for the fans. Yep, you get to sit right next to Birdman Ken. That's right. That's right. Falcons Birdman, Ken Hill. Big shout out to Ken too as well. Clayton Murray said I just shared, and I'm already have y'all added on all y'all platforms. Man, I thank y'all so much for all the support here. It's a diehard fan base on the channel, off the channel. You know, we can talk Falcons all day. A lot of y'all have partied with us with the Rise Up Tour fan club on the road. For those who've been to those parties, those away game joints that we be putting on. So big shout out to everybody in the chat that, you know, has been rocking with us since day one. Even going to that too as well. We got some information coming up. Of course, you know, the parties will continue and the vibes will always be at an all-time level. But we got a bus trip coming up to Carolina, Falcon fans. So if you want to head out to Carolina, we got the bus trip for you. It's right there on the screen, all the information. It's a day trip. It is a day trip. Rise Up to our fan club. We'll be heading up there October 13th. Bus leaves about 8 in the morning. Should get up there by 11:30, 12. Then we got a nice little hangout spot for everybody. So we see right here, the Rise Up Tour fanclub.com/Carolina. It's $100 per person. Members of the Rise Up Tour fan club, check your emails for your cheat sheets. So that way you can pay your member price. And then, of course, we have the overnight trip to Tampa. The Rise Up Tour fan club, we're heading out to Tampa for that beat down there at Raymond James. We're going to go ahead and smack up the Bucks real good, man. October 26th, my birthday. Party is lit in Tampa. We'll provide the detail and information for you all real soon. But, of course, it's $150 per person. Don't forget about that deadline. Deadline is coming up. RiseUpTourFanClub.com/Tampa. For fans heading to Philly, we do have some information for you all that's heading out to Philly. So Rise Up Tour Fan Club, we got a lot going on. Hit me up if you guys want some information about some of these away games, some of these events that we're putting on. I believe the second premier car that we just had for the train ride to New Orleans is almost full. So we have 50 fans on one train, and then we have 50 fans on another train, and we got the pastor try. He's checking in with us, man. It's going down in a major way. Michael Nelson said booking flight and hotel to New Orleans in February. I was looking at the rooms the other day. The cheapest room that I saw in the French Quarter was damn near like $1,800 a night. I was like, shit. Looks like I'll be staying in Gretna. But for Falcon fans in the chat, Bigelow Country Sports, the meet and greet in Stockbridge on Saturday, y'all. Falcon fans, come on out. The content creator meet and greet is going down in a major way. We're going to be at Bench Warmers this Saturday for the Falcons Ravens watch party. Content creators going to be up there. A lot of Falcon fans going to be up there. William Amy is actually driving up, I think, from Savannah too as well. So big shout out to William Amy, who's going to be up there with us at the Bench Warmers in Stockbridge. So for Falcon fans who want to head over there, grab some good food, have a good time, enjoy yourself, come talk some Falcons. But guess what, Terry? We're going to watch Falcons Ravens too as well. So make sure you guys get on time. We got a nice little section for everybody to come out, have a good time. Probably about, I don't know, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, maybe 200 people. You never know, man, because when everybody gets a chance to watch Falcons, talk Falcons, and have a good time, we're all for it, man. So that's what it's all about here on the channel. Paul Hopkins in the chat. Big shout out to Paul Hopkins, man. Remember the conversations that we was having with Paul a long time ago, Terry? I remember Paul wasn't a big fan of Desmond Ridder. We got to get another quarterback and what's going on, and Taylor Heineke. Paul, what's up, man? Now we got a team that we can look at and take to the next level, man. So big shout out to everybody in the chat. Terry, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man, because I got some people that's ready to get smacked up on NCAA. What is your shout out, sir? I'm just so excited about everything that the Falcons are doing. But please, sir, the floor is yours.
First and foremost, shout out to our great and wonderful fans of this show. Love you guys. Really mean it. Can't wait to meet those of you who are coming out to Bench Warmers in Stockbridge. Excited about it. Secondly, hey, shout out to Terry F. Baby. What a move. What a move. Way to be stealth. Way to come back. Let's get it, Terry. You're doing a great job. I support you. I'm here for you. Thank God, from whom all blessings flow. Wouldn't be here without him. Lastly, Hey, Jack, I continue to thank you for your support, brother. Wouldn't be here without you and wouldn't want to be here without you. I appreciate you, and I'm going to defer to you, sir. Go right ahead.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody from the Rise Up Tour fan club. We got a lot of events going on this year. People are working hard behind the scenes to make sure fans have a good time. Of course, you guys saw the Vegas party information. We'll be back Friday morning at 9 a.m. to talk Falcons, 9:30 a.m. to talk Falcons football with you all. Might even have Chef Matt, Senior Executive Chef Matt from the Mercedes-Benz to come over here and talk with us because there's some new food items that they just released. And, of course, fans are going to be expecting a whole nother section 2 as well at the Mercedes-Benz. They got the Molly B's area. So he's going to be able to show us some of that too as well. Everybody in the chat has been great. All the subscribers have been great. New subscribers, people that hasn't subscribed yet, they just watched the show. Thank you all. It's about us repping as a fan base. It's about showing the NFL that, you know, we're good on and off the field. And right now we're going to get ready to show that. This season is going to be a great time, man. I can't wait to get out here on the road. Philly coming up, and Vegas and New Orleans, and oh my gosh, we got the team to go out here and get some things done, man. So Karina Atkins, rise up to you too as well. Terry, rise up to you. Mark Cheney, don't forget to go follow his channel. A lot of other content creators out there that's going live and talking Falcons. Make sure you go follow their channels because everybody does a great job doing this. So thank you all for talking Falcons with us tonight. Terry, rise up. I'll see you Friday morning for breakfast with One Time for the Fans.